Hello, Aldrin Alternate here with day 5 of the Global Good News Challenge. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It is Friday here on the Gold Coast. Friday night, in fact, 7:20 p.m. So it's probably time for a drink. So what would you like? Take your pick. You're probably wondering, what am I doing here with a tiara on and a little magic wand here? It's kind of interesting magic wand, isn't it? I thought I'd have a bit of fun today. Yes, it is Friday, and I do have fun most days. As some of you may know, I am known as the media queen. I don't often get the tiara out or the wand out. However, I am just in a fun mood today. And I think we need to laugh more in general. I think we just need to chill out and laugh more in life, which is part of what the Global Good News Challenge is about. It's about helping to lift people's spirits and decrease depression, anxiety, and suicide rates worldwide. And if you are like me and you don't like watching mainstream media because it is also negative, then it's time that perhaps you joined the Good News Crusaders around the world that are doing the Global Good News Challenge. And what this is about, it's happening all through June 2020. We have launched it this month, and it's basically where people share their name, what they do, 3 things they're grateful for, and a piece of good news. And the good news can be something about yourself, about something people may not know about you, something about someone you may know, or some good news that you might have seen on mainstream media or in social media. So be the change you want to see in the world, right? So here's my day 5. So here is my intro. Hello, I'm Aldrin Alternate, known as the Media Queen. And what I do is I help people get their message to the masses using online and offline media. 3 things I'm grateful for today. I'm very grateful for the beautiful 90-minute walk I did on the beach this morning and the swim I had in the ocean. It was absolutely glorious. It's a little bit cold. It's starting to get a little bit cold here. However, for the middle of winter on the Gold Coast, it still wasn't too bad, I must say. So I'm very grateful for that. It was absolutely glorious. There was hardly anyone on the beach. There were just a few fishermen and a few dogs and a few people walking. It was very sparse. And I did get caught in a rip actually today. Thankfully, I knew not to fight against the rip and just to go with the flow, with the waves, and eventually it brought me back again. So we're all good. So I'm glad I made it back to shore after swimming in the ocean. I'm grateful for that as well. I am grateful for all of my mass media mastery clients. We have some phenomenal people in the program. And in fact, one of them, Elena Massey, was on the Mind Power show today with myself and also Paul Moran, a filmmaker friend of mine in LA, who was awesome as well. We had nearly a 2-hour show today on the Mind Power show with Dr. Angela Wilson as well, my co-host, and brilliant show. We talked about all sorts of things from sex and orgasms to communicating with people out of this world, to past lives, to traumas, to all sorts of stuff. It was a very, very cool show. So check it out, Mind Power Show, if you want to know more about that. And we're constantly looking for guests actually for that show. So if you would like to be a guest, we have a business panel and an entrepreneur panel on a Wednesday and a Friday. And we do other odd shows. So tomorrow night we'll be doing a transgender topic at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And sometimes on Monday we do health topics or different topics. So I don't hop on all of them, but I do hop on where I can. I do love being on the show and love reaching people with the messages on there. So that's just a few things I am grateful for today. My good news is I have my How to Gain $1 Million worth of free publicity global workshop on tomorrow. It's on Zoom from 9:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. It's going to be amazing. We've got some awesome people coming on, and I share so much great content at this workshop that people have literally gone out after attending the workshop in Melbourne, Sydney, Gold Coast, and Brisbane over the years. They've gone straight out and got publicity. So I don't hold back. I share 30 plus years of media experience. I'm a photojournalist by trade, and there's a lot of great content in it. So if that interests you, if you want to stop being the world's best kept secret, if you want to be seen and heard, if you want to promote a product, a service, or a message, then this could be perfect for you. And to find out more about that, just go to Mass Media Tribe, join our group, and in the events section, you will see the How to Gain $1 Million worth of free publicity global workshop. In fact, if you search that in Facebook, you will find it as well. So how to gain, it's the $1 and an M, how to gain $1 million worth of free publicity. Okay, so look that up and you can still come and join us. So 9:30 a.m. till 1:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So that's now 7:30 p.m. So it's 14 hours from now, and another 4 hours after that we're going until. So whatever time that is for you, wherever you're watching this anywhere in the world. All right, so that is my day 5 of the Global Good News Challenge. And some other good news I want to share is that I heard today on Channel 9 that 2 whales were caught in shark nets off the Gold Coast here, just off at Main Beach, which is where I normally go swimming, near there. Now that's not the good news. The good news, the bad news is they got caught in the shark nets, but the good news is, thankfully, the whales were freed. So it was a mother and a calf. And thankfully, SeaWorld rescuers and volunteer marine rescuers, there are a few people out there that were helping to save these whales. And thankfully, the 2 whales were rescued from the shark nets and they went on their merry way. They could well have been a little bit stressed. And, shark nets, I don't agree with shark nets because turtles get caught in there, dolphins get caught in there, etc. However, some people feel they need shark nets to feel safe. And really, gosh, I think people are more of a concern than sharks, personally. Ever since that Jaws movie, people have had all sorts of fear around sharks. But, all the times I've swum in the ocean, and I swim a lot at sunset. People say, oh, don't swim at sunset because the sharks are out at sunset. I swim all the time at sunset, and I absolutely love it. And I've never had an issue with sharks. And really, honestly, if that was the way I was going to go, it wouldn't be a bad way to go, actually, because I love the ocean. If I was going to die in the ocean, well, hey, maybe that's to be my destiny. Who knows? But, I can think of a lot worse ways to die. And the only reason sharks would actually attack humans is because they think you're a seal or something. If you've got a wetsuit on, they don't want human meat. They don't like human meat. They've got better taste than that. So, however, unfortunately, we are fishing the oceans, to depletion, really. It's crazy what we've done to the ocean. So, of course, the sharks are going to look for food, aren't they? But they don't like human meat. So don't worry. Don't stress yourself, okay? 2 whales were free today. That's great news. So if you want to come and join us, come and join the Global Good News Challenge. You can still do a 7-day challenge and share who you are, what you do, 3 things you're grateful for, and a piece of good news before the end of June 2020. And there's a Facebook page, Global Good News Challenge. You can join there. And again, if you want to join me at my workshop tomorrow, 9:30 to 1:30, how to gain $1 million worth of free publicity workshop, then just look up the event online or come and join the Mass Media Tribe group or the Loving Life group, which is also mentioned at the top of the Global Good News Challenge page in the announcement section. You will also see the Loving Life link in there because some people don't want to do this challenge on their personal pages. So if you don't want to do it on your personal page, you can do it in the Loving Life group. And that's just facebook.com/groups/loving lives, LIVES, which, as I say, the link is in that Global Good News Challenge page. And if you want extra mentoring and support, you can have that there. There's some different paid options. The challenge on its own, though, is absolutely free. So you're welcome to hop along and join. I'm very grateful for all the amazing people that have been doing the Global Good News Challenge. Just remember to hashtag Global Good News Challenge wherever you do your challenge, and it'd be fantastic to hear your news, hear your great news, and hear what you're grateful for today. And if you're watching this right now, what are you grateful for today? I would love to see in the chat. Just pop in the chat. What are you grateful for today? It could be health, could be family, could be for being alive. It could be for love. You're feeling the love. Could be for love. Could be for food. I love food. I am grateful for so much. And it's awesome getting into gratitude because it just immediately lifts your spirit, makes you feel amazing. And, my personal story is I have had depression in the past. I've had 4 friends take their own lives. And for years growing up, my dad used to always watch the news. And I ended up just very depressed watching the news night after night after night. And so nowadays I watch the news sometimes just to be aware of of what's going on. However, I don't take it on board and think that the whole world is negative like you see in some mainstream news channels. Okay, there's a lot of positive news outlets out there now. We've got the Good News Network, Sunny Skies News, we've got Huffington Post, MSN, news.com.au, all have positive news sections, good news sections. Okay, there was a happy newspaper that went viral in the UK. So people do want more good news. We are drawn to the light and we are repelled by darkness. So be the change you want to see in the world. Shine bright and light up those around you. Lots of love to you. Have a beautiful weekend, and hopefully we'll see you at my workshop tomorrow. If you're up for it, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to have a whole lot of fun. There'll be some great people on there. If we don't see you there, hopefully we will see you at an event soon, or see you for day 6 tomorrow for the challenge. Thanks for joining me, and have a beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye for now.